Hey everybody, how you doing? It is September 22nd, 2020, and this is one of the stories that I am always looking for. I was just doing some research and I see this and it pops out at me, and these are the ones that I want to see, okay? And it's only a couple hours ago. Listen to what it says. It says these Missouri schools let students exposed to CV-19 skip quarantine and go to class. Now there's multiple reasons why they're doing this. You have to see their agenda. Okay, by them saying this and talking about this like this, they are now going to be able to use this days or months later and say, look, you didn't listen. These places didn't listen. We told them to wear masks. We told them to social distance. We told them to test. They didn't do it. Sorry, now we have to step in with the National Guard, step in with FEMA, step in with whatever it is, and put you on lockdown. It's for your own good, remember. We tried to let you do it. You didn't do it. Now we have to take control. That is what these all stories are showing, okay? Let's get into this. It says some Southwest Missouri school districts are letting children who've been exposed to CV-19 skip quarantine, come to class every day, and participate in sports. On Monday, after some parents and state health officials objected, one of those districts reversed course and said it will return to telling exposed students to quarantine, but 3 other districts will continue allowing them back in school buildings. It says the idea to dispense with quarantines came out of Newton County Health Department, which, after working with area school superintendents, drafted a guidance that says students who have been in contact with a positive CV-19 case can continue to attend school and school activities as long as they wear a mask and social distance. It said students would be closely monitored for virus symptoms, which we know are anything, including no symptoms. So how is that possible, right? Trust me, this is an agenda. This is perfect for them, right? They're catering to both sides, okay? They're catering to the ones that don't, people like us that don't want the masks, don't want the quarantines, but then the other ones are catering to the ones that do. This is a division tactic, okay? It says Larry Berger, administrator for the county health department, said he issued the guidance because too many students were missing school to quarantine. He worried about possible mental health issues and a lack of food in some students' homes. Says we were quarantining between 25 and 31 for every possible case, Berger told the Star on Monday. You don't have to get too many positive cases before most of the student body on quarantine. Before, they're all quarantined, exactly. And he's right. That's the whole point I've been saying about their whole contact tracing program. That, it's not possible. It does not work the way that they're saying it was, because you would have to quarantine everybody. Now, that's probably what they want. But, when you have, Eric went to the store, and Ryan ran into me at the grocery store. He got on a flight and went to Chicago, ran into Steve. You get what I'm saying? And now everybody has to quarantine because you're in contact with these people. It's literally unsustainable. And that's the whole point, okay? That's what he's saying here. So he is right on that part of it, okay? It says, the Diamond School District at one point had so many students out of school they had to shut down for a while. Yeah, it makes sense. I felt like this was worth trying, to keep our kids in school and try to treat them like essential employees. If they start to show symptoms, then they go home. But we were sending a lot of kids home and they were not sick. Why let them fall behind in their education? The county guidance was issued Wednesday with Diamond, Seneca, East Newton, and Neosho school districts agreeing to follow it. But the Newton County guidance goes against the pandemic safety protocols that most health and education officials recommended. The Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services, in its suggested plan for reopening schools, said students and teachers should keep 6 feet away from one another, wear a mask, and quarantine when they come into contact with someone with CV. Newton County does not have a mask mandate, but the Neosho School District does. You see what I'm saying? How they're catering to both sides? It's all division tactics. You know what I mean? If this was true, if there was a deadly threat, the way that they're saying there was, they would not have a choice. This would not be, oh, well, some are going to do this, some are going to do that. No. If there's a deadly virus that's wiping out everything like they're saying it's going to, everything would be done. There would not be, different stipulations and different little, I get to do it this way. I'm going to twist it and change it a little bit. We're going to do it that way. Come on, people. See through this. It says less than a week in, Neosho abandoned the county's idea and announced it would go back to having students quarantined for at least 2 weeks if they come within 6 feet of a positive case for at least 15 minutes. So now you got to be in contact with them for 15 minutes, okay? This so infectious, deadly virus. Now, if you're with somebody for 14 minutes, that's not, you don't got to worry about it. You're okay. You can stay. You're good to go. But if you're there for 15 minutes, we got to quarantine you for 14 days. I cannot believe how this is still being believed anywhere. says Neosho Superintendent Jim Cummins explained the change of heart in a notice to parents on Monday. He said he had originally agreed to county guidance because, as of Friday, the district had 9 active CD19 cases, which is less than 1% of the student population, but 191 students, or 5%, were quarantined. He said that the district found the students sent home to quarantine were out and about, and the students who test positive were sometimes being harassed because their positive tests sent other students home. You see this? That's another thing that I wanted to talk about. Kids being singled out, okay? When they're doing this type of things, you know how bad these kids can be, and, they can be ruthless, and now somebody knows that you tested positive, which we know is not even anything to worry about, but the point is now these kids may rag on you. Here comes bullying, there is so much evil and bad tied into this entire CD19 hoax that we truly are just in, crazy times, But I'm going to leave this here. All right, I want to get this edited. I'm already working on 4 other videos today that I want to get out to you. Like I said on my other ones, I apologize for not being able to put out a video for a couple days. I truly just needed a few days to, get my thoughts together. I have some things going on with my family and myself, and, needed a day to be with them, a day to, pray. And so I appreciate you so much being here, watching these videos and commenting down below and hitting that thumbs up. It all makes my day. So we'll keep doing this. I'll get this information out to you, and we will stay strong, okay? United we stand, divided we fall. Don't fall for this stuff, okay? No fear, no panic. Continue to pray because everything is under attack. Please pray for all the people under weather warfare and everything else that's going on, okay? They need our faith now and our prayers more than ever. We'll talk to you all really soon. God bless.